Class 3 plate, 1600 metres, and again it's a long run down the back here from the 1600 metre start. And they're racing, and it's a pretty good line. Single-handed and Flying State, both on the inside, have got away nicely and Impersonate three widers going up to tackle these early leaders. Stormy Mo's looking to drop in behind them. Ancient Light, the favourite, she drops a bit early, as usual, drops back to second last, and Star Wave is at the tail. Impersonate takes up the running and puts the pace on down the back and is out by about 5 lengths on Single-handed. 1 length to Flying State. Ancient Lights on its outside. Stormy Mo is a little bit deep as they run into that corner, and it's raced a little bit keenly down the back, and Star Wave now is at the tail. Impersonate goes further ahead at the 1,000 metre mark, is out by 8 or 9 lengths on Single-handed. 1 length to Flying State, another length to Ancient Lights. The inside of its stablemate is Stormy Mo, and 2 lengths to Star Wave being ridden along at the tail. At the 800 metre mark, and Impersonate now about 9 or 10 lengths in front of Single-handed. Still 1 length to Flying State, no change in order. Stormy Mo taking off on the outside, and he popped the question on the favourite Ancient Lights. He's trying to push between horses at the 600, and 4 lengths to Star Waves at the tail. Impersonate, after leading by a big space, is only 4 in front as he's about to swing at the 450. Single-handed is second. Ancient Lights is angling for the run now, starting to move into it. On his outside is his stablemate Stormy Mo. In fact, Ancient Lights checked around the heels of Stormy Mo at that stage, where Stormy Mo raced up quickly to Impersonate to grab the lead. Now Ancient Lights will have the last crack at them at the favourite. Stormy Mo in front. Ancient Lights is coming at it. Single-handed is battling on fairly well. Ancient Lights, the odds-on pop, raced up to its stablemate Stormy Mo, and Ancient Lights is going to be too strong. Starts to draw away on the line. Ancient Lights 1 length on Stormy Mo. Single-handed third. Then Star Wave, Impersonate, and Flying State is at the tail. The favourites home. Ancient Lights, Larry Mortel drew away on the line to score. Second place will go to its stablemate, number 1 Stormy Mo. At Ancient Lights, Larry Mortel went for a run in the centre. Stormy Mo may have just moved in a shade. That was at about the 300, and that's where he checked around the heels of his stablemate, came to the outside, and with plenty of galloping room, Ancient Lights wore down Stormy Mo to score. About a length on the line. Ancient Lights, Larry Mortel, trained by Rada Bulger, Maria by Kenny Ladd out of Hello Lottie as a brown mare 4, owned by Miss M&I Bulgen.
Yeah, the good thing home, Ancient Lights. Mike Fraser certainly made it his best. I know Chris liked it too. It looked a good thing and it won, and that's the important thing. Ancient Lights finishing too well there for Stormy Mo and Single-handed. So 2, 1 and 5 it is after the running of race 4 on the card at the Sapphire Coast. Now, Mudgee 4.
Stand by. Ready. Off they run. And Swift Encounter jumped nicely near the inside. One of the first out, also towards the outer, showing speed there is Janice as they sort themselves out, passing the 600 metre, or 1600 that is. And Rapid Response is very prominent as they go around that first turn. Rapid Response takes up the running from on the inside, Swift Encounter, and just behind them, deeper on the track, is Janice, being followed by Spirited Demas. A length away then is Seahorse, a length and a half Red Dirge, being followed by Megastar on the outside of Proud Poet. Sir Linford's got well back in the field. He's followed by Mighty Ming and Umawalla going around the outside. Another chance last of all. Down the back, 1,200 metres left to go. And Janice went to the lead by a length and a half in advance here. Rapid Response on the inside of Spirit of Demas. A length away the rail, then Swift Encounter, followed by Prince of Pira moving up. And they were followed by Seahorse a bit further back. Redurch is going around them. Over on the outside then is Umawalla. And a bit further back to Megastar, followed by Sir Linford. Proud Poet in behind them. Another chance. And Mighty Ming is last of all. Janice was the leader past the 800, led by a half length Spirit of Demas. A length and a half further back then is Prince of Pira. Rapid Response is fourth, a half length away then Seahorse, followed by Redurch, and around the outside then coming around them quickly there is Umawalla, followed by Megastar. Sir Linford is being hard ridden, and he's well back with only 3 behind him, and they are another chance. Proud Poet and Mighty Ming last of all as they're making the home. Janice in front at the 400, then a half length to Spirit of Demas, 2.5 lengths away. Rapid Response, and over on the outside Redurch is going very deep. Sir Linford still a fair way off the field as they straighten up where now over on the inside Janice is being tackled by Spirit of Demas and Swift Encounter. Rapid Response coming down the outside, Seahorse, Megastar and Sir Linford from a long way back. Spirit of Demas on the outside. Janice is fighting back courageously on the inside, but it's Spirit of Demas going home slightly the better, and Spirit of Demas has got up to score from Janice with Sir Linford third. Fourth, Rapid Response, followed by Seahorse, back behind them then Mighty Ming, and the next time Megastar, Redurch, followed by another chance, then Proud Poet back in behind them, Swift Encounter, Prince of Pira, who's well back and towards the tail of the field, Umawalla. Stand by for placings. Spirit of Demas too strong for Janice, who fought back courageously. And in the run of the post, it was Spirit of Demas prevailing. And Spirit of Demas at double figure odds.
Yeah, a good tough performance it was too. 12.60 and 2.80. Janice at big odds nearly caused a boil over, and Sir Linford third, 11.13.1. Now the divs at Harold Park. 6, he's the loner. Paid 130, 130, 430 Classic Bullion, and 3 Light Up the World, no third. 790 Quinella, 1530 the 613 trifecta.
It swings around. There might be still one out of line. Here comes the starter. So they're all locked away. The starter moves to the front of the stalls. It's over 1,000 metres, the Wollumla Club Class 2. They're racing Precipice out wide. Was very quick to begin, and Dolly's Princess and French Vein are going forward, so it is going to be a bit of a charge early. Aussie Doll from Vagabond King dropping in behind them. Fatina, Catch Me Kate, and Harlem Gold drop to the tail about 6 from the leader. Dolly's Princess on settling down shows the way, a half-length French Vein. Precipice 3 wide on the outside of Vagabond King, and Fatina the inside. Catch Me Kate, Aussie Doll back to second last, and Harlem Gold whip them in. 4.50 to run, they're about to swing. Dolly's Princess, the pilot, just on a length French Vein as they turn. Fatina gets the run through on the inside, then Vagabond King, Precipice and Aussie Doll racing towards the 250, and Dolly's Princess got a nice little break now. Fatina's running on doggedly up along the inside, French Vein, and Harlem Gold is making up ground, but Dolly's Princess still nicely clear coming to the 150. Dolly's Princess a couple clear, Harlem Gold getting home late. Dolly's Princess in front though, Harlem Gold pushing up on the inside, but Dolly's Princess will score. Dolly's Princess beat Harlem Gold. Catch Me Kate third. Then French Vein. They were followed in by Fatina, Vagabond King. Aussie Doll didn't work into the race, and Precipice was at the tail.
Number 2, the winner there, Dolly's Princess. 6, Harlem Gold, and 7, Catch Me Kate. So 2, 6 and 7 there after the running of race 2 at the Sapphire Coast. 2 minutes away, Harold Park, the Iron Banuka 17. 6.50 another con, Joe Eagle 24.
And they're off and running. Spoiled Brat on the inside, bounded away pretty well. Rock Gently from out wide has got no speed. A Daisy Dancer pushing up with General Turf also going forward. Chips Hard down and further out. Tashard now driving up. It's Chips Hard down now working to the back, about a neck in front from Tashard on the outside. A length away third on the inside there was General Turf.
Moving up Mudgee.
As they work inside the 1400, a half away to Daisy Dancer on the outside. A length and a half, Make Mine Diamonds. What Do You Reckon is tracking wide, followed by Spoiled Brat on the inside. In behind them, Rudkey, followed by Rock Gently. 2 to Jack of All Trades, followed by Visual Reality, then Basher, and 2 to Abbott's Revenge last of all. 1,100 metres to go, and Tashard, one off the fence, about a neck in front of Chips Are Down as they work inside the 1,000. A length and a half away, General Turf third, Daisy Dancer the outside fourth. And they're being followed by Spoiled Brat outside at Make Mine Diamonds. 2 further back, Rudkey, followed at the head of the others by What Do You Reckon, then Rock Gently, Visual Reality. Jack of All Trades next, one off the fence around the outside of Basher. And Abbott's Revenge 3 deep at the tail last of all. They're inside the 800. And it's Tashard still on the outside of Chips Are Down, little between them. General Turf cruising now, moves up third, followed by Daisy Dancer, a length and a half away. 2 to Spoiled Brat, Make Mine Diamonds. Rock Gently pulling out 3 deep, followed by Rudkey. Visual Reality the outside with What Do You Reckon? Well back, Abbott's Revenge with Basher and Jack of All Trades last of all. Turning for home, Tashard just in front. General Turf out towards the middle is starting to work home very well, and straightening up towards the 200. General Turf has taken the lead and breaks a length in front now. Rock Gently running on. Further out was Daisy Dancer, but General Turf, Andrew Payne looking for a double. He's 2 or 3 in front from Daisy Dancer, then Rock Gently. But the favourite, General Turf, for double to Smurden, and Andrew Payne wins it by 2 lengths. Daisy Dancer has run second, third Rock Gently, then What Do You Reckon? Further back, Tashard weakening. In behind those...
Racing Destruction knuckled over at the start. His nose almost hit the ground, and Caro...
It is over 1,200 metres, and the line steady. Starter takes a button. They're ready to run. Racing, and a beautiful line. Coconut Rum immediately low drop to the tail, and Briar Court goes forward. Speedy Leaf's going to race up on his outside in the early stages. Simone sits in behind the leaders from Vanelli. Diamond Row a little wide from Socks Off, even wider. Coconut Rum's back to second last, and Circuit Bitters at the tail. Briar Court is the pilot as they commence onto the corner. Speedy Leaf goes up to be only a neck away, lying second as they reach the 800. Vanelli works up on the outside of Simone. This pair have the sit on the leaders. Again, Gap then time, Diamond Ray, just being nickled out of shade there. Coconut Rum works up on his inside, Socks Off and Circuit Bitters at the tail. They're racing to the 500 and Briar Court on the inside shows the way. Speedy Leaf's up on his outside as they turn, and they're starting to move away from the fence now. Briar Court goes about 3 wide, take Speedy Leaf out there with him. Simona's behind those, starting to run on fairly well. Vanelli, Coconut Rum decided to stick to the inside. They race towards the 200, and Speedy Leaf in the centre goes up to Briar Court. Here's Simone down the outside, and Coconut Rum's over on the inner. Speedy Leaf a narrow leader. Simone on the outside. Those coming home fairly hard, going to have a crack at it late. And Simone raced up, hit the front close to home. And Simone is going to be too strong for Speedy Leaf. Coconut Rum was third. Then Briar Court, Circuit Bid, Vanelli. And the last couple in, Diamond Ray, very disappointing, has come across the line with Socks Off.
4-3-1 it'll be. Simone finishing too well. $4, 170. Speedy Leaf $2, and Coconut Rum at 170. 4-3-1. Harold Park top 6. Laughing Gas, Sam's tip here, 270 the fave, and will be hard to beat. With me 430, Carlisle Parks 820, Rob Burt 970, and 13's Camberwell King. Hope for Henry now 12. Okay, we're going back now to Mudgee. The cup is over, but standing by once again, here's Rod, this time with Tracy Bartley.
Racing now. And they jumped away in a fair line. Pinatoy a little bit slow on the inside, but he has the advantage of the rails to hunt up. And the early leader, King Carey, over on the outside. News C and Summer King going forward. Pinatoy getting to 4th from Alice in Black. Then Eastern Choice back along the inside side bet. Jewel of Kingston, Myrelander, well back Tolka Queen. Storm Call second last, and last of all is another John. 900 out. And Summer King just in front of News C. Pinatoy in the box seat over on the inside. 2 to Alice in Black. Inclined to race a little bit erratically. King Carey drifting back on the inside, and there's one deeper around those as they work off the back. Jewel of Kingston 2 lengths further back to Myrelander with Eastern Choice a couple into side bet Tolka Queen. Storm Call is about 8 off the lead as they race to the turn. They've dropped off another John. Summer King and New Sea in front. Myrelander's got right up on the inside of the pair of them from Jewel of Kingston. Myrelander to the outside, then Alice in Black followed by side bet. Coming deep, Storm Call on the corner from Tolka Queen, and then Eastern Choice 350 out. Pinatoy the inside, and Summer King wide out. Myrelander, Jewel of Kingston. The widest runners a side bet, and right down the outside is Storm Call with Tolka Queen. Storm Call the outside. Tolka Queen reaches the lead. Pinatoy can't go on. Side bet battling away, but Tolka Queen broke away near home, and Tolka Queen gets in. Tolka Queen wins a length and a half on the line. 2 side bets. Storm Call third, followed by Jewel of Kingston, Alice in Black, Eastern Choice. Then Myrelander, well back then at the head of the others was Summer King. Pinatoy, a huge flop. Then came another John New Sea, and last in was King Carey.
They've been called up at Bendigo for the first at Warrnambool. 11 Tolka Queen, 16.20, 3.9, 6 side bet 170, 7 Storm Call, $1.70.
11 Tolka Queen to return, 11.20 and $2.80, 6 side bet $1.70, and 7 Storm Call to return, $1.70. National Racing Service getting...
Also has Baywatch Babe in the event. Starter has a button. Little Mischief steadies, Shavid, Blue Wings. They're racing. Our Indian Ruby very quick to begin. Baywatch Babe is going to kick up on its inside, and Harry Dahoon splits them. So there's going to be a bit of pace on early. Little Mischief is mustering pace, and then followed by No Grey Airs, who's getting in behind the leaders. Blue Wings. McBrat's a little weak, a little bit wide from Nordic Flash, and Shavid's at the tail. They race to the 500. Baywatch Babe on the inside, sped through to lead the stablemate. Our Indian Ruby. Harry Dahoon's on the inside. Little Mischief fourth, coming around their outside as they turn. A gap away to No Grey Airs. Baywatch Babe in front, racing down to the 300, the favourite. Our Indian Ruby is ranging up on the outside of the... Baywatch Babe is giving a bit of cheek, and he had to go for Our Indian Ruby. The horse is responding, but Baywatch Babe is clear. Our Indian Ruby knuckling down to the task now. Baywatch Babe in front. The stablemate Our Indian Ruby is coming out of... Baywatch Babe is pulling out plenty. Baywatch Babe in front and scores over Our Indian Ruby, the stablemate. Second, a big gap away. Probably Harry Dahoon just in front of No Grey Airs for third. They were followed in then by Blue Wings and Little Mischief, Nordic Flash. Next in would have been McBrat and Shavid at the tail.
Baywatch Babe hangs on to win, 361.40. Our Indian Ruby there at 104, and Harry Dahoon 220, 126. Let's go back. Great day there at Mudgee. Exciting finish to the previous event.
Right straight out the back, and first to go here is Zops Lad with Ring of Bear. Over on the inside, My Boy Tommy hunting up to hold the lead and pushing forward. Out deeper is Cascoo. 5 wide as they reached the 2,000 metres was Mull Whaler. Blue Ted easing in behind it with Condy's Fair, then Rift. Jonesy's Flyer down to 0, well back early but unanswered, and last of all is Sylvan Heights. 1,800 metres to go as they leave the straight, and it's My Boy Tommy just in front of Cascoo going to second. A length and a half to Ring a Bear, third around it's Zofflad, 2 to Rift and Mull Whaler. A length further back, Condy's Fair. Jonesy's Flyer on the inside from Blue Ted, a little bit deep around Brainwave. Back along the inside, a half away unanswered. Second last down to 0, and 2 last of all is Sylvan Heights as they start to string out 15 lengths first to last, where the favourite Cascoo takes over into the back, leading a length and a quarter to My Boy Tommy. 2.5 third is Ring a Bear and Zofflad. The outside, a couple to Mull Whaler, 1.5 to Rift. Then 2.5 Condy's Fair, a similar distance, Jonesy's Flyer and Blue Ted together. Well back Brainwave, followed by Unanswered down to 0, and Sylvan Heights is down to 0, starts to work forward. 1,100 metres out, and the pace only even here with the leader Cascoo, a length and a half to My Boy Tommy, Ring a Bear and Zofflad. 2 to Mull Whaler and Rift, and going forward now Condy's Fair, peeling out, forcing down to 0 deep. Sylvan Heights is tracking Condy's Fair with Blue Ted, Brainwave Unanswered and Jonesy's Fly, but they pack up now as they work off the back. 850 out, Cascoo in front of My Boy Tommy and Mull Whaler down to 0, 4 deep, followed by Ring a Bear and Condy's Fair together. Sylvan Heights working around the outside, followed then by Brainwave and Rift. Zofflad struggling Unanswered, Blue Ted and last Jonesy's Fly as they head to the turn. 600 metres out, Cascoo a length and a half in front of My Boy Tommy and Mull Whaler. Condy's Fair, Ring a Bear, Sylvan Heights deep from down to 0, who's dropping right off, and then comes Brainwave. 400 metres out, Cascoo joined by Mull Whaler, one of the roughies. Condy's Fair, My Boy Tommy, and further back Sylvan Heights in the straight. Mull Whaler in front here of Condy's Fair, the one they've put the money on. Cascoo is struggling from My Boy Tommy and Sylvan Heights. Condy's Fair in front of Mull Whaler, My Boy Tommy, Sylvan Heights and Blue Ted, but Condy's Fair broke away for Peter Lafferty. Condy's Fair from Mull Whaler, unanswered late with My Boy Tommy, but Condy's Fair gets in a length and 3/4. 2 Mull Whaler, My Boy Tommy third, Sylvan Heights unanswered and Ring a Bear, then Blue Ted down to 0. Further back Brainwave, Rift at the head of the others, then Zofflad. Cascoo knocked right up, and last in was Jonesy's Flyer.
Winner 13, Condy's Fair. M. Evans, $6, 2.10. 10 Mull Whaler, 6.40. 3 My Boy Tommy, 3.10. All Clear Redcliffe, race 7. 1, 7, 10. The 8 scratch 6 Meninga's Adam. 12 Active Will. Selection 11 Tyler Rose. To beat 4 and 3. 11, 4, 3.
481 there. Now they're set at the Sapphire Coast. Fading light. Here's Chris.
And their racing is away quick today, Rising Current, so he may settle a little bit further forward. Now Roy for Gold is pushing through along, and Our Grey Rain is showing pace, and Celerius and Round Mountain's getting up there. Boy Bluff's just in behind them. Happy Hooks to Rising Currents looking to settle down about midfield. Rising Glows settles on his inside. They were followed then by Lucky Georgie when they sort themselves out from Snow Vale. Jay-Zan and Princely Gift now drop to the tail. About 10 or 12 cover them. Roy for Gold at the 700 metre mark went through to lead. Celerius on his outside, and Round Mountain's a little deep, and Our Grey Rain works up along the outside. They were followed by Boy Bluff, and Rising Current is going between horses. Happy Hooksters very wide, a gap away to Rising Glow. Jayzen well back, Princely Gift, Lucky Georgie, Snow Vale into the straight, and Roy for Gold is the leader. Got a little break, Roy for Gold. Boy Bluff stuck to the fences, running on. Celerius now Rising Current, the favourite under the stick, is hooked out wide, and Happy Hookster starting to come with him. Roy for Gold is in front, but Boy Bluff is pushed up on the inside. Boy Bluff running a bold race, and soon after Boy Bluff got to Roy for Gold as they came to the 150, and he's starting to draw away now, Boy Bluff, and Boy Bluff is coming right away from Roy for Gold. Rising Current getting home when it's all over. Boy Bluff wins comfortably. Roy for Gold second, Rising Current third. Happy Hooks to Celerius next in with Rising Glow, and they were followed in by Round Mountain, Jay-Zen, Princely Gift, Lucky Georgie. It was one of the last to pull up. Snow Vale back behind him, and Our Grey Rain is also back there at the tail. That's a...
Okay, so 2:13.1. Our thanks to...
Miles.